Welcome back. It's now time for Midday Sports.
Reggae Boyz head coach Steve McLaren says Cavaliers defender Richard King should be playing in Europe. King scored his maiden international goal on Tuesday as he converted a last-minute penalty to give Jamaica a 3-2 win over Trinidad and Tobago in the Unity Cup. In his post-match comments, McLaren says he has been advocating for the 23-year-old to find a club overseas.
And I've been saying, and banging the drum forever, I say that boy can step up to whatever level he's put in. At the moment, he needs to get off the island and he needs to play in a better competition. But I think, and I've included in the last two games, he was excellent against the US when he came on. So, and I've told every scout in England that they need to take Richard King because he might not be now, but he will be because that boy's got everything. He's got everything, and he plays to the level that he's in.
The Reggae Boyz' defensive frailties were once again on show on Tuesday, according to veteran football coach Andrew Price. Speaking on Hits 92 FM Sports Grill on Tuesday, Price, in his assessment of the team's performance in their 3-2 win over Trinidad and Tobago in the Unity Cup, says the game was made hard for the Reggae Boyz due to a lack of concentration defensively. It took a stoppage time penalty from Richard King to give the Jamaicans the win and a place in Saturday's final, where they will play either Nigeria or Ghana. According to Price, the standard of play must improve ahead of Saturday's match.
We're going to have to be much better when we play against either Nigeria or Ghana. We have to be more circumspect, more deliberate, have more shape, and we have to have some defensive stoutness that we didn't show in the latter part of the game. You have to keep your defensive posture and discipline up for 90 plus minutes. You can't just turn it off and turn it on when you feel like. And, I think the coach will definitely have some amount of conversation with the entire team about their defensive posture after having a 2-0 lead.
West Indies A-team lost to their South African counterparts by 6 wickets last evening in the third and final game of their List A series at the Darren Sammy Stadium in St. Lucia. The result means that the Proteas were victorious 2-0 after winning Game 1 by 42 runs. Game 2 ended in a no result due to rain. The West Indies A were earlier bowled out for 253 in 47.3 overs. Shakir Paris top scored with 96, while Jamaican Javel Glenn hit 52. Medium pacer Okele Sile, with figures of 3 for 29 from his 8 overs, was the principal wicket taker for the Proteas. In the run chase, South Africa A reached their target, scoring 258 for 4 in 34 overs. Opener Rivaldo Moonsamy with 91 and captain Marquez Ackerman at 71 led the run chase for the Proteas. Medium pacer Jamaican Ajay Shields with 2 for 44 had the best bowling figures for the West Indies. The A-team series in St. Lucia now moves into the red ball format, with the first of 2 4-day games starting on Sunday. Finally, Tyrese Halliburton had 32 points, 15 assists and 12 rebounds without a turnover to lead the Indiana Pacers past the New York Knicks 130-121 on Tuesday night for a 3-1 lead in the Eastern Conference Finals in the NBA. Pascal Siakam added 30 points, while Halliburton had 4 steals in his second career postseason triple-double, the first in NBA playoff history in which a player had at least 30 points, 15 assists, and 10 rebounds without no turnovers. Jalen Brunson scored 31 points, while Karl Anthony Towns had 24 points and 12 rebounds, but the Knicks couldn't rally from another double-digit deficit. It marked the first time in the series the home team won. And that's it for your Midday Sports. I'm Renata Brown.
And that's the Midday News Package. I'm Carrie-Ann Simpson. Join us at 7 for Primetime News. On behalf of the news, sports, and production teams, good afternoon.